Welcome back to Way.com's YouTube channel, where it's all about cars. Today I'm going to show you how to quickly and safely clean off corrosion off your battery's terminals. When you look at the terminals in your vehicle's battery, you might notice a white or a blue-green powder, and that is corrosion, which we're going to remove. Now, before we start trying to reduce the corrosion, make sure that your hands are covered, whether it's in nitrile gloves or something heavier, a thicker rubber, because we are dealing with acid. In order to neutralize the acid on the terminals themselves, I'm just going to use some baking soda, and it's going to be dry. You can spread that across it, and that's going to neutralize any acid that is currently in there. Next, I'm going to disconnect the battery cables from the terminals, so I'm going to use the proper size wrench. I'm going to loosen up the nuts. And I'm always going to take off the negative first prior to the positive. And I'm going to lift the battery out of the car. Next, I want to check out my terminals to make sure they're in good shape. Check for cracks around the periphery. Make sure the nut and bolt is in good shape and there's no pitting inside there that will break the electrical connection. I can also use a battery cleaner terminal to help scrape out any kind of corrosion or dirt and debris. And once those are in good shape, I'll move on to the battery. Now, on the battery itself, you can clean with baking soda. You can clean with a soft brush, such as an old toothbrush. As long as it's clean, it's not going to contaminate. And you can do it with a little bit of water. Now, as you spray water on here, you may find that it's going to actually bubble because the baking soda is reacting to the acid or the corrosion. You can lightly scrub as needed to get everything clean. Once it's clean, you can just use a simple paper towel to wipe it off, make sure everything is good and clean. And you can also use a harder brush other than a toothbrush, something like a battery terminal cleaner, that will help scrub off any stubborn corrosion that's still on there. Once the battery is back in the car, make sure you put your battery hold down back in. Positive cable goes on first, and then the negative goes back on. And just remember, you're dealing with powdered acid, or the corrosion, and that's what it is. It's sulfuric acid. So you may want to choose to use a mask to help not breathe in any of the powder. You can just put that on, and everything's in good shape there. Remember, gloves, PPE, be safe. Now, if you like these helpful tips, be sure to subscribe here on Way.com's YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification so you know exactly when we put out a new video. Check us out on Instagram at Way.com_, and on TikTok at Way.com. We'll see you next time.